Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to SHOUTcraft right here with Bischu and the Yellow Trunks playing Zerg at the top of the magical SHOUTcraft Plateau versus his opponent Nerchio. Nerchio, he's in the Green Trunks playing the one and only Zerg, and he is fought against all authorities. Respect their authority! Would be a good idea. Against all authorities is currently 1-0 down in this Clan War series against their opponent's team Dignitas, which is a little bit unpleasant. Bischu, a forward pylon. What does that indicate, folks? Well, have you been to your StarCraft school? Tell you, possibly. There's a couple of possibilities for placing a pylon so far forward. Either you're doing it because you want to apply really early pressure to your opponent and build like gateway right here, or alternatively you're building it there because you want to expand really fast and you want to build some stuff here to make sure that it's not so easy to harass. Nerchio all the way in. Bischu, sneaky. What's he gonna find? Nerchio not opening up with anything out of the ordinary here. See whether or not he decides to go for the gas first, or the sporting pool first, or indeed grab his expansion. Bischu is there to harass him if he tries to do that, though. Nerchio has a little bit of a nibble. Spawning pool coming up right here. Realizes there's no way he's going to be able to place that. There you go. Stealing! Nope, not going to happen. Funnily enough, Bischu didn't actually notice, I don't think, that the spawning pool was going down. So it was a nice placement there by Nerchio, so wasted a... Well, it doesn't really waste it. He can always cancel it, but it depends if he cancels it in time. There you go, gas coming up for Nerchio. Is he going to cancel it in time? Yes, he has. There you go. He scouted. He saw the spawning pool go down, so he doesn't need that there anymore. Right. Bischu, are you fast expanding? Pretty much, yes, you are. Let's be honest here. You're not sitting on 400 minerals simply because you've forgotten to spend them. There you go, folks. Nexus coming up right here for Bischu. Good map to do it because it's so easy to defend this ramp. Really no problem at all. Probably going to build a forge, I would think. We'll see whether or not that is actually the case. God, that probe's still alive. Bischu is all over the place with it. Right, sneaky bastard. Okay, forge is on the way. Zergling's on the way for Nerchio as well. Have a bit of a grab of that, and he will no doubt sooner rather than later get himself metabolic boost as soon as he has the gas for it, which will be probably in about 15 or so seconds time. Kill the probe! It's on creep, but that means it's dead. But he went in for a little bit more scouting information, didn't really find out anything of note, let's be totally honest here, and metabolic boost will be started as soon as he's got the minerals for it. There's the expansion for Nerchio, actually significantly behind his opponent. This build called the Forge Fast Expand. Why is it called the Forge Fast Expand? Because it's a fast expansion supported by a forge. Unbelievable. See, jargon is not necessarily that hard to gather. Photon cannon coming down the gateway. He's actually walled himself in completely by the looks of it. No, he hasn't. There you go. You could probably get through there. Actually, I don't know. Let's find out. To be fair, it's not a terrible idea to wall yourself in, really, considering you have warp gates and gateways and all sorts of magical, wonderful things. And there is also the back door that he can use to get out of his base if he needs to. So this is pretty much immune to harassment by Zerglings right now, but it does mean that Bischu does not have any map control at all. So Nerchio can do whatever the hell he pleases because nothing is coming out of that little area anytime soon. But I'm Berlin Wall going on right here for Bischu. Cybernetics scores on the way up. Hatchery on the way up for Nerchio, plus the metabolic boost upgrade. But again, metabolic boost will not help him here because he can't get through there. The only thing he could really do, he could possibly go and try and nibble his way through there. But of course, bear in mind that he has to go nibble through that first. So it'll take a little bit of time if he tries to pull that one. Bischu. There we go, grabs himself a third assimilator. A lot of gas available there. Like I say, he can do an awful lot here. I'm going to put some zealot pressure on initially, which will be fine to at least kill that initial speedling, but once there's enough up for Nerchio, he's going to be in a little bit of trouble. Working his way across the map now, going to try and hit that expansion. However, there are already 6 Zerglings on the way, which will be done, and there's a Spine Crawler coming up as well. So, again, harassment into the natural expansion of Nerchio isn't going to go so well for Bischu. He's going to try it anyway, though, you know, because they're the little zealots that could. You never know what they can do. Always good to start applying pressure to your opponent as well. Make sure that they're not able to pull off any nonsense. He's got 9 Zerglings, though, which means those zealots are pretty much dead. Goes for the surround and pretty much gets it. In and out, in and out. Nice little bit of micromanagement right there. Get it, eat him. Go, get him. 1 and 2. Did Nerchio even lose a single Zergling there? I actually don't think he did. Maybe 1. That's pretty damn impressive when you think about it. Really nicely placed, and actually bad timing there for Bischu. Ended up getting himself eaten, and the spine crawler came up, and there was the queen, and it was so horrible. Yeah, there you go. Warp gate on the way. Double Stargate for Bischu, however. Smart move and not entirely surprising considering he's walled himself in. Looking for some Phoenixes as a possibility. Phoenixes are so delicious these days. They're so quick to build, but instead he's going Void Ray. There you go. Not going to bother with the Phoenix. Phoenix is for the weak, says Bischu. I'm going to build some Void Rays instead. There's nothing wrong with that. Bear in mind that he cannot be scouted really at all without sacrificing an Overlord. Ooh, Strainer Overseer for Nerchio. That is a sneaky ability. Of course, bear in mind, Overseer's a bit harder to kill. A little bit quicker. So he's actually going to scout that Stargate. Ooh, nicely done there by Nerchio. So that's a very quick Overseer. But there you go. 1 and 2. Hell, once he gets the ability, he could even contaminate there. Void Ray is up in the air, though, which means that Overseer is going to die if he's not careful. Bischu's not willing to go out of there. But he knows what's coming. Or does he? He knows something is coming. I don't know. Did he spot the... He probably did spot the Void Ray. He's certainly going to spot the Void Ray if he's about to run right into the freaking middle of them. No question about that. No speed upgrade for it either, which means it's probably not going to get away from the Void Ray. Oh, nicely done. He grabs the Contaminate. He might get away, you know. He might get away. No, he won't. No, he won't. Was it worth it? Was it worth it? Arguably. Spore Crawler's on the way up for Nerchio. Not exactly a particularly common placement because Spore Crawlers are pretty rubbish, but there you go. Nice to get a little bit of anti-air. Wants to deflect that early Void Ray harassment that's coming in. Double Robotics Facility coming up for Bischu. This is interesting. Gotta love a little bit of variety there. Let's build 4 gateways. Actually not. Let's build 2 Stargates and then 2 robotics facilities. Why not? Sounds like a good idea. Air weapons level 1 on the way. Some Phoenixes coming up as well. 3 Void Rays rolling out and a 4th one coming to back it up. That's a lot of Void Rays very early on. And let's be honest, all Nerchio has to counteract that with is Queens. He's got Hydralisks on the way though. Will he be able to get them up in time? Arguably, yes. He should be able to get them up in time, I would think. We will see. Here we go. Let's kill an Overlord for free, and that's going to be a problem, because look, supply blocked right now. That means no more reinforcements coming in anytime soon. Phoenix Scouts gets nailed with a lot of spines. Bischu's thinking, probably not. Let's not do that right now. In the meantime, what you'll notice up the Nerchio was nibbling away at those rocks up at the top, and he'll drive his way through there probably sometime in the year 2012. And that's real years, by the way. These far, far beyond 2012. This is not a realistic video game. If you had any doubts, that is not actually realistic, nor is this set in a real-world location, or based on a true story. Bischu, where are you going with those? Where are you going? Around the side. Can he get a grab? Again, Void Ray is not so great against Zerglings. Zerglings tend to run away. Very unpleasant. 4 Phoenixes in the air for Bischu as well. He's got great map control right now. Kind of the advantage of that build. Say, oh, he doesn't have any map control because he's locked himself in. Oh, well, he does now because he's got, like, aircraft freaking everywhere. Looks for some Overlords to try and annihilate. He's not going to be able to do that, though. They're all pretty close to that big bunch of death over there, which will tear through those Phoenixes incredibly fast. Is he going to get a free snipe off at anything? Not looking so likely right now. Round the side. What will he find? Absolutely nothing. Warp Prisms on the way as well for Bischu. So, Warp Prisms, 2 Robotics, Colossus Drop? Hey! Why not? Why not? Let's just do a Colossus Drop. Feels like a great idea. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I'd be pretty damn happy with the Colossus Drop right now. Okay. Round and round and round they go. And where they snipe, nobody knows. Can he take one? Yes, he can. I'm going to take that Overlord for free. And again, restricting the growth of his opponent. Oh, he's got loads of Phoenix. Ah! Don't give me a bloody heart attack like that again. My God. How many Queens are on the ground right now? 4 Queens and 11 Hydralisks. A very potent amount of anti-air. Not quite potent enough to deal with that, though. Nerchio's hatchery in a lot of trouble, especially once those beams get going. There we go. Oh, no, though. Hydralisks get there very rapidly, as they tend to on creep, so it is not dead as of yet. Now, in the meantime, Baneling Nest on the way up for Nerchio. Are we going to see that Colossus drop, or we're just going to see some other kind of drop? He's already got a Warp Prism out. Where is it? Where is the Warp Prism? You know, it would be really nice in the caster interface if you were able to simply just click on something and it would take you directly to it. Sadly, it doesn't exist. It's a pie in the sky right now. 4 Phoenixes hanging around. Little Zergling scouting around, see what he can see, which is absolutely nothing right now. Bischu, a little bit passive. Bear in mind, though, what Bischu has actually done here. This is fairly important. So, Bischu has lured his opponent into building a ton of Hydralisks. What kills Hydralisks really quickly? Answer, that would be Colossus. An awful lot of them. Colossi, in fact. He's going to actually transition, I would think, into an interesting setup. It's quite similar to what White Ra likes to do. He likes to build a big ball of death. He likes to put some Void Rays in there. Likes to throw an awful lot of ingredients into the pot and then throw the Scalding Hot Pot at the enemy. And it tends to work pretty well. He's going to have 6 Void Rays to make that happen. He kills the Forge, a noble sacrifice right there for the Protoss. Of course, why does he need the Forge right now? Additional Zealot Warping. So, what we got? We've got Zealots, Phoenixes, Colossi, and Void Rays. Right, okay then. I will accept this without any argument. What's he up against, though? 18 Roaches, 19 Hydralisks, 10 Banelings as well up in that. This is an interesting setup. I'm liking what Bischu's doing right here. Really am. Oh no! Probe will be destroyed. Or will it? Will it be avenged? No, let's not expose our entire plan just to get revenge on a single Zergling. That's a little bit silly. Immortal's backing him up right there. He's got 5 Colossi, 2 more Void Rays, and that would be 8 Void Rays. That's a stupid number of Void Rays. Huge number. You know what? He might break that line as well. The Roaches could be problematic, but the Void Rays should be able to carve through them at relatively reasonable speeds. Depends if they're able to actually charge up. There are the Banelings. Banelings are going to do big damage against the front right there. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It is a mess. Oh, no. It's a drop. It's a drop. It's a drop. Is it going to be a Baneling drop? What is in it? It's Banelings. Carpet bombing the Banelings. Oh, my God. Yes. It is delicious. Oh, yes. Baneling carpet bomb right there for Nerchio. Oh, wow. Bischu gets annihilated. And I thought that wasn't a valid tactic. Oh my god, that's brilliant. Zealot makes its way in there, but doesn't even kill a hatchery. Oh my god, Bischu, I'm so sad for you right now. You got 4,000 worth of minerals just taken away from you, and here comes the counter-attack. Oh man. Oh, that was a thing to frickin' behold, ladies and gentlemen. That was absolutely goddamn beautiful. Banelings out of the Overlords, carpet bombing the opponent, absolutely 110% effective. Oh, he doesn't have Baneling speed. Doesn't matter, because it's in a freaking Overlord right now. Oh, yeah. Now Nerchio with a Ball of Death. Oh, is he doing it again? Yes, he is. But this time, he's not doing it with Banelings. He only has a single Baneling. He's just going to drop everything else into the base. Why not? Find an optimal place to go. Oh, it's a defensive line. Why don't we bypass that entirely? Bischu attempts to respond. No, I don't think he's got the units, though. Needs to drop right now because he's losing units left, right, and center. There comes the drop. All over the frickin' place. There you go. Roach is out of goddamn nowhere. Oh, dear. Needs to bring down those Void Rays, though. Void Rays carving the way through the Roaches, and in comes the Hydralisk Firepower, focusing his way in there. He doesn't have all that many Hydras left. He lost quite a lot in the drop, but there have to be casualties in war, ladies and gentlemen. Sacrifices, noble sacrifices for the Swarm. Can he take a Void Ray? Looks for it. He can't take the Void Ray. Oh, God. Void Ray not killed. Not good, not good. Roaches need to get the hell out of there. Do you think that's going to happen? I'm thinking probably not right now. Sacrifice them for the glory of the Brood. Get the hell out of there. Bischu's going to reap a terrible toll if he's not careful. Wow, that's a lot of units lost. Oh, not enough Hydralisks, ladies and gentlemen. Not enough friggin' Hydralisks. Contaminates the Stargate out of spite more so than anything. And takes both robotics facilities out in the process. It's pretty damn good. This is a game for the ages. Absolutely friggin' loving it. Fantastic stuff right here. Now, let's have a look at the economic position while we've got a little bit of quiet. So, Nerchio has 4 bases. 3 expansions. His economy is looking pretty awesome, honestly. Pretty good. But Bischu does have more drones. Probes. Yes, probes. I know what I'm doing. I'm thinking of Eve right here. It's like, yeah, it's level 5 drone control. No, it doesn't work that way. There you go. Bischu with 3rd base, 2nd expansion. He'll be able to transfer an awful lot of those probes, and it's a good time to do it because that stuff is pretty much mined out. He's going to move all the way over there. Unfortunately, he is under dire threat. Nerchio is not going to be having any of that nonsense. Looking for the drop. Gonna get the drop. How is he going to lose before he's able to drop him in, though? Loses at least 1, possibly 2 of the cargo, but oh, wow! Yeah, that is a line of destruction. Does he have enough Hydralisks to bring those Void Rays down? Bischu, good game! And that was a good game. Oh, hell yeah.